Hey everyone! Welcome back to another pick a card reading here on my YouTube channel, Into the Light. Thank you so much for being here today and clicking on this video. So today's reading is going to be about what they want to say to you. So your person on your mind, what do they want to say to you? All right, so we have three groups to choose from today. We have group 1 with the rose quartz, group 2 with the amethyst, and group 3 with the lavender rose quartz. So rose quartz, amethyst, lavender rose quartz. So think about your person and then think about the question, what do they want to say to me? All right? You can find your timestamps in the description box, but also the comment section down below. Okay, so without further ado, let's get started with your reading. I'll see you at your pile. Alright, so if you have chosen the rose quartz, you found your way to your reading. So what do they want to say to you? Let's figure it out. Okay. So first cards here, we have the Hermit. Okay. Just gonna kind of get in the way. Okay, so we have the Hermit, we have the Queen of Swords, we have the Eight of Wands, we have the King of Wands, we have Treasure Island, Neptune, Venus, the third house. We also have engagement ring, girl talk, and also girl with a snake. Okay. So what do they want to say to you? Let's figure it out. Okay. So what I'm getting first off is that this person, they wish that they said they were more direct and upfront about how they felt. They wish they were more open instead of holding things back, or I would also say even if they were open about something, I feel like they're open about some things, but it took them a while to even be open about it. So like you wouldn't even know that it took this person such a long like thought process to even be open and come out and say something about it, right? So they want to say to you that they wish they were more open. They wish they had a deeper understanding of themselves before, they got to know you, because they found that they kind of projected their own insecurities in a way onto you or onto the connection in general, right? There was a lack of self-confidence. There was a lack of being able to get a point across. There was a lack of asking or being open and communicative about things and having their needs met, right? Eight of Wands, this is about movement as well, and again about communication. So they also want to say to you is that they felt like when it came to communication or time to like speak with you, maybe things kind of went a different way than they wanted it to, or they kind of got off track with the way that they were speaking to you. Like they could have wanted a conversation to go one direction, but then, it didn't end up going that way. Okay. They would have said to you as well that they wish that they were more of, they wish they found more creative ways to show you that they care. They wish that they were, they were more of, again, assertive and more of that like boss like energy. They wish they were more confident with their words. Okay. And again, they wish they were more self-aware of their own habits and issues as well. Okay, especially with seeing Neptune as well. This is about, Neptune is also just a very like spiritual card, but also that card of introspection, like the Hermit here. So I'm also getting with this here, like what they would say to you as well is that they wish that they understood in the past that how they were feeling, that confusion all came from them, and they kind of projected onto you, but they didn't really know where those feelings were coming from. But because you were like the closest one to them, they kind of like felt like maybe it's you or maybe it's this connection, You know, they weren't as self-aware of like what was going on with them, so they kind of thought like, oh, maybe it's because of everything going on external to me. But no, it was what was going on internally that affected things externally, right? They also want to tell you like they had a really great time with you. They have really great times with you. You're very fun, beautiful, loving, charming. You're someone that's very creative, someone that's they feel like, I don't know, they got some sort of pleasure from in a way. Very sensual, very compassionate person. I also think you're very creative. Again, I said that, but like there's something that you do is very creative, very well. Some of you might be artists, or you play an instrument, or there's just something with your style, your look, um, the way that you do your hair, things like that. They really love about you, just your overall style. Okay, they also think it's very different because of Neptune, or your style inspires other people, or they feel like you have such a unique way of dressing or again styling yourself that like they know that other people are really into it and get inspired by you. Again, with the third house, there's things that they kind of left unsaid, like their ideas, and sometimes it took a really long time for them to tell you how they were feeling, and they wish that they didn't, take so long. But they also, with the third house, they feel like they made a great connection with you. Like they feel like they're really happy that you two met, even if you met physically or not. With Treasure Island here, this is about love and abundance coming in, right? So they feel like you've helped them in a point of their life, um, and you help them be more open and be more kind, and I don't know, maybe you even helped give them ideas so they can chase after their abundance, or they feel like this connection was a lesson that helped them grow and develop as well with Treasure Island. Okay, they really hope that you two could, maybe come back together again, even if like friendship or whatever. They know that you're somebody that loves like your own alone time, your solitude. You love kind of, maybe they feel like you love single living as well. So they would tell you like they don't want to like get in the way of what you got going on in your life right now. And also with Girl with the Snake, for some of you, this might resonate, but for some of you, this person might have left you for somebody and they're wishing that they didn't do that, or they left you for like a third party situation. Doesn't have to be a person, and they wish that they didn't do that. And they also wish they put down more boundaries, maybe with this connection. Maybe they did a lot that they didn't maybe want to do, or I don't know, but they're wishing that there was more boundaries as well that they had in this connection. Okay, so that's what I got for you guys that chose group 1 of the Rose Quartz. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now. All right, so if you have chosen the amethyst, you found your way to your reading. So what do they want to say to you? Let's figure it out. So the first card we have here is the Page of Wands. Okay, we have the Emperor in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. We have Mending. We have Libra. We have Scorpio. Not Today. And Passion. Ooh la la. Okay. So what do they want to say to you? This person wishes that they took a different direction with this connection. That rhymed. But with the Page of Wands here, this is about taking a different way to kind of bring more liveliness into a connection. When we think about love, to bring more fun into a connection, to bring more adventure into a connection, right? So if you aren't with this person, they were wishing that you didn't really separate, and instead you both put more effort into making the connection fun, or like bringing back like, when you first met, you know what I mean? So it's like they're wishing that instead of like making that big decision, that big leap to kind of do this separation, that you both would have did the same things that you did when you first met, kind of to bring back that passion, bring back those initial attraction, that initial feeling, right? With Emperor too, it's like this is somebody that is supposed, the Emperor is also a leader. So maybe this person didn't, take the chance to lead this relationship to like a better place or something, right? But also with the Emperor in reverse, I'm picking up like this person, they would say to you that they're really sorry for being insensitive to your feelings, maybe even being insensitive to your passions, right? They also want to let you know, like they know that they were stubborn, they know that they didn't make the best decisions, and that's what they would want to say to you. As well, when I see the Page of Pentacles here, the Page of Pentacles is also about like making like a practical approach. So maybe this person didn't really think practically about what to do next and kind of let their emotions take over. Um, and maybe this person, they wanted to be somebody that you could rely on, and they feel like they kind of made it seem like that you couldn't rely on them anymore, and that's something that they would want to say. And the Page of Pentacles is also like my card that I see it as something, as like an apology, like someone offering something like this, taking on an opportunity to kind of set things in motion, right? So it's like from this apology, from this acknowledgement, from expressing something, right, something physical, they're hoping that, in the future that you would forgive them or something for whatever they did in the past here. Especially because they were being stubborn. They weren't like really thinking with their head either. Because, the Emperor is Aries, and like because it's in reverse again, this person might have not been thinking with their head. And that's why they want to have this restart to give this a chance again. Okay, but also when I see the Knight of Wands, what this person also wants to say to you is that maybe they're a little bit too, they love to be in relationships, they love to be loved, but it was really hard for them to fully commit. This person, again, they're very adventurous and passionate, and they love to love and give love, but it's like sometimes they could be a little bit unreliable, and they were unreliable to you, right? Because this is about like, again, having somebody that you can rely on. This one's about being unreliable here, right? So that's something they would say to you. And again, with mending is about healing, it's about apologies, right? It's about supporting each other. And like, again, look at them, they're making this little banner thing together. So it's like building again a foundation, building something stable once again. So this is something they would want to do. Well, just overall, they want to apologize because they weren't being the nicest person. They may have not been in the right headspace. Maybe they were going through a lot mentally that you didn't even know of either. So they would want to like tell you that they acknowledge that there was an issue here. Also, the Knight of Wands, maybe they made a promise to you, but it was like an empty promise, and they want to like apologize for that and apologize for being impatient again with this connection. Like there could have been things that you both could have done to help heal the connection, but again, didn't really go as planned. And with Libra here, it's about relationships and do it with your partner. So again, this is and then cooperation, decision. So again, they wish that there was more cooperation, more balance in this connection. They wish that you both would have solved things together instead of like individually. Because like with a relationship, you're supposed to be relating. You're supposed to be like, coming to each other, right? But again, maybe that wasn't something that happened, and they wish there was more fairness here. And with Scorpio, it's like they realized like after this connection was done, because Scorpio again, like this is about sex, rebirth, death, endings, transformation. So after this connection made of like went its separate ways, they went through this transformation, there was this change that they had within them. Then they started to realize, like, again, the secrets. They started to, all those feelings from the past and everything that, they wish they could have done but didn't do, all of those feelings came to the surface. So it's like, again, they're trying to, look at that, resurrect. Purification to resurrect. They want to heal the past, purification to resurrect, to fix this, to have this second start, a regeneration here, right? Again, not today. They weren't having conversations with you that they knew they should have been having, which may have like came to an end of this connection, right? But again, they're very passionate about you. They have a lot of you both have a lot of chemistry. They still really do like you. They still really feel like you had a lot of great times together. And that's something that they miss. And I definitely get with this group that they do want to mend this connection. So that's what I got for y'all that chose group 2 with the amethyst. If you enjoyed that reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now. Okay, so if you have chosen the lavender rose quartz, you found your way to your reading. So what do they want to say to you? Let's figure it out. Okay, so first card we have here is the Two of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Queen of Wands. We have Observer, Jupiter, Aries, and then for your island time wellness, we have Heartbroken, Lightning, and Separation. Okay, first off, this person wants to tell you that they're still kind of hurt or upset about how things kind of ended, or they were kind of shocked about things ending, because again, we do have separation and heartbroken here, and lightning. So this is like sudden, something that happens quickly. They feel like it happened so fast and it was like in a blink of an eye. Like things were perfect, things were going good, maybe not perfect, but things were going great, and then like things kind of went downhill, and it happened so quickly that it's like a lightning shock, you know. Two of Pentacles, it's like they were trying to balance everything they had going on in their life plus a relationship, and maybe honestly it got way too overwhelming, and that's something that they would tell you. It's like they try to have everything and balance everything at once, but then they realize like, damn, I can't actually do this, right? And that's something they would say to you, because you were affected in the end because of all the responsibilities that they had, and because of them being overwhelmed, they kind of started pushing things away. And that's something they would say to you too, that they're sorry for pushing you away, especially with the Six of Cups, because you made, got some incense, ash on there, especially with the Six of Cups, because you made like a really great connection here. You had similarities, you know, you really got each other. You could have known each other for a while, or it just felt like this is somebody that you were meant to meet. And they would totally tell you that too. Like it felt like we were supposed to meet in this lifetime. Like it literally felt, again, like there was so much nostalgia that they had with you, and that's why they appreciated you so much and didn't want to let you go. But like there's like this point where they felt like, you know what, things are getting so overwhelming and I didn't want it to reach to this point, but I gotta let everything down right now. I gotta let you go. Okay. But what would they say to you is also the fact that they do feel this deep sense of like understanding, or this deep sense that you've known each other before, perhaps, right? With the Queen of Wands, this person, what they would say to you is that they see you doing really well. You might be an entrepreneur or do something with your hobby or like a business, and you're just getting a lot of recognition. You're growing a lot, and they see that and they want to kind of express to you like, damn, like you've really developed, you've really grown. With Queen of Wands too, this is somebody that's charismatic, so they would say that to you. They would tell you that they think you're very sexy, magnetic. You're someone that's very friendly and outgoing. They see you as somebody that's also very dedicated, and you can really brighten up a room, like really brighten up an atmosphere, and they loved being around you. So yeah, they also loved being around you, because whenever they were around you, they felt really comfortable, right? Because of the aura that you have, the energy you have, the way that you keep your atmosphere, all right? With Observer too, again, this person has been, I don't think they would say this to you, but they would say that they've been watching your growth, they've been watching your development. They've seen they see the true you. They see the genuine you, right? And because it's like pointing at the moon, it's like they see the depths of your soul, right? They see the depths of your consciousness, right? They see you for who you truly are, like genuinely this is how they see you. They know your pros, your cons. They know your things that you consider flaws, right? And they still care about you and still are attracted to you, even though they've seen. And that's the other thing, you've allowed them to see the depths of who you are. They never had to question your motives, they never had to question your intentions. And that's something that they would say, like, they never had to question, like, if you were being sneaky, or they never had to question like your characteristics. They never had to question anything about you, and that's what also made them feel very comfortable, because you were authentically yourself. Okay, with Jupiter, they would tell you that they feel like you're a blessing, right? But also the Jupiter, again, grow and expand, be positive, learn or teach. They would tell you that you've taught them a lot about themselves. Maybe you taught them a lot about like spirituality, just spiritual things, or you helped them with a skill or just something. You've helped them a lot with something that they were doing in life. They feel like you're somebody that's very positive and they love to have you around. Again, they see you as someone that's very powerful. They see you as somebody that can do things in your own way, right? You're very authentic, right? Um, you have taught them about like being powerful. You've taught them how to be powerful, how to be dedicated, how to be resilient. You taught them how to be more positive about like, you know, the things that they say to themselves. You taught them how to grow and expand, but do it authentically to who they are as well. Again, some of you are entrepreneurs, right? So this is a lot you've taught them too. Yeah, they feel like you were very, like, this was a very fortunate connection because you were very honest and strong, right? But again, like, they're heartbroken on how quickly things may have ended or changed. And yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, so that's what I got for y'all that chose group 3 with the lavender rose quartz. If you enjoy that reading, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye now.